Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it's gonna be a long video today because we're finishing the season, man. So 3 episodes.
Yeah, so guys, on the farm we have a hostage, and I kind of hope they help him live, and I hope he's a main character even though he has like a bum leg, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like he kind of deserves it because he was the getaway man in the car.
He got kebabbed on that fence.
Oh my, he really did.
So I don't remember his name.
Randall. It's Randall.
Randall Kebab. And hopefully he lives, man, for sure. So like, comment, subscribe, hit us up on Patreon, guys. We do have the full uncut reactions over there. Let us know in the comments who are your favorite characters, who are your least favorite characters. It's just really entertaining. Anything you guys say.
As of now, though, don't ruin it for us in the
Yeah,
end.
for sure. Yeah. And let us know up to this point, what is the craziest moment? I mean, it's probably the reveal, right? The reveal of the little girl in the barn.
Oh, Sophia. Yeah, that was pretty tough.
All right, guys, let's go.
Let's go. Season 2, episode 11, Judge, Jury, and Executioner.
I told you. You told me shit. I barely knew those guys. I met them on the road. How many in your group? No. Come on, man. How many? 30 guys. Where?
Dang, that's a lot.
I don't know, I swear. We were never any place more than a night. Scouting? Plan on staying local? I don't know. They left me behind. You ever pick off a scab? Come on, man. I'm trying to cooperate. Start real slow at first. Sooner or later, you just gotta rip it off. Okay.
Ewies.
Okay. They have weapons. Heavy stuff. Automatics. I didn't do anything. Boys shot at my boys. Tried to take this farm. You just went along for the ride. You just trying to tell me you're innocent? Yes! These people took me in. Not just guys, a whole group of them. Men and women, kids too, just like you people. Thought I'd have a better chance with them, you know? We go out, scavenge, just the men. One night, we found this little campsite. Man and his 2 daughters, teenagers, you know? Real young, real cute.
Ugh.
Daddy had to watch while these guys, they didn't even kill him afterwards. They just made him watch his daughters.
Why are you telling us all this?
Just left them there. But I didn't touch those girls. I didn't touch them.
Yeah, he'd be better off if they just cut his lips off.
Believe me, man. I ain't like that. Please, you gotta believe me.
I'm asking Maggie.
There was a dude that lived right down the road from me, and he was a grade older than me. And then next thing you know, I'm like 22 or so, and the next thing you know, he's on the registry because he done hooked up with like a 12-year-old or something crazy.
My Lord.
Remember I showed you the house? You remember that? Anyways, he reminded me of that kid.
So what you gonna do? You all feel better if we knew the plan? Is there a plan?
We're gonna keep him here?
We'll know soon enough.
Boy, there's got a gang, 30 men, got heavy artillery, and they ain't looking to make friends. They roll through here, our boys are dead. Our women, they're gonna wish they were.
What did you do?
We had a little chat.
No one goes near this guy.
Rick, what are you gonna do?
We have no choice. He's a threat. We have to eliminate the threat.
You're just gonna kill him?
It's settled. We'll do it today.
You can't do this. You don't want to do this. I know you don't.
I thought about it all night. Knowing what we know now, I don't see a way out.
But you can't just decide on your own to take someone's life.
The group seems supportive.
Not because they didn't speak back. You didn't let them. There's got to be a process.
And what would that be? We can't call witnesses, go before a judge.
What, so he's automatically guilty by association and sentenced to death? He's just a kid. Give me some time to talk to everyone, to try to figure out another way.
Drag this out. People are scared.
Which is why they need time to discuss this.
No, they need to be safe.
You think about your son, the message that you're giving him. Shoot first, think later. I'm asking for one day to talk to everybody. You can give me that. Think about Carl.
I am. We reconvene at sunset, then what happens.
Dang, so Rick's starting to become a little cold, huh? I thought it'd be Shane screaming that.
I mean, they kind of left him, though. They probably don't think he's
I need a
alive.
favor.
Yeah.
Did you move the gun back?
Well, they're gonna go back and not see the body.
They could think he could be like this now.
Well, how did he get off the fence? Walkers don't do that.
Shoot his
I
leg
need
off.
you to guard Randall. Protect him.
Why?
Rick's given me time to talk to the others, try and talk some sense into them. But if Shane finds out,
You think I'd just shoot the guy himself?
you know killing the boy had to be his idea. Are you with him on this?
He's a threat. Tell me this isn't all the ammo.
You're a civil rights lawyer.
Was.
You fight with words, the power of ideas. Using a gun, that's his way.
You really want to debate about saving a guy who will lead his buddies right to our door?
That's what a civilized society does.
Who says we're civilized anymore?
Oh, the world we know is gone. But keeping our humanity, that's a choice.
I kind of agree with Dale. He just sort of sounds like an idealistic hippie saying it.
But not because I think you're right.
I hear both sides, honestly.
Yeah,
because you can't trust that guy either.
I mean, I might come to my senses to kill him, but at least there should be like some thought behind it. And if we're going on guilt by association, we're all guilty.
When he said those girls were real cute, though, that's when I was like, I don't like you anymore.
Hey, can I get some water? I'm very thirsty. You're gonna kill me, right?
So he's a kid?
Ain't a kid. It's just a figure of speech.
Can I see him?
No. Look, man, this grown-up stuff, all right? Just let us handle this. Dale, huh? What, he put you on death watch? Let me ask you something. Say, I want to go in there right now, and I just want to take care of this. You gonna stop me?
I had a good teacher.
So what? You buy into Dale's side of the story?
I told him I was with you on this.
You just still here for him, huh? You see what's happening, don't you? These guys ain't gonna go through with this. I'm telling you, they're gonna out, and if they do, we're gonna have a big problem on our hands. Let me ask you something. Every time we have a problem around here, who you think's behind it?
Some might say you.
No one listens to me. I say it's the guys that make up
He's just spilling all the tea.
I know the guy's sitting there like...
the answers, even though their answers always prove wrong.
So what are you gonna do? Rick's the leader of this group. It's Herschel's farm.
Maybe we ought to change that.
Well, you'll lock them in a room and take their guns? I don't know, that could get out of hand.
No, it won't, okay? I won't let it. Listen, I don't want anybody to get hurt, okay? Rick's my friend. Herschel, he's all right by me.
And Dale?
Dale got a big mouth, but he's harmless. Look, I want to know what it's like to sleep without keeping one eye open. I mean, ain't that what we all want?
Remember on Lost, Benjamin Linus was listening to them gossip, and he used it against him.
No. He might manipulate Carl.
Carl's too hood for that.
Sweet hat.
See?
I'm Randall. What's your name? Sheriff guy. That's your dad? I like him. Yeah, he's a good guy. I can tell. Your mom out here too? You're lucky you still got your family. I lost mine. Yeah, I don't know what people been saying about me, but I didn't do nothing. I swear. Your dad was gonna let me go till his friends started fighting with him. It got pretty bad. I was kind of worried. My camp, we got lots of supplies. You help me, I'll take you and your folks back to my people. We'll take good care of you. Keep you safe. Just gotta help me get out of here, okay? Just help me pick these locks or find the key, okay? Come on, please.
What the hell are you doing? What'd you say?
Man, what did you say? Huh? I will shoot you where you see it. Open your mouth, huh? Open your mouth. You like talking, man? You like talking?
Back off!
What was Carl about to do?
Get your ass out this door. Let's
He
go.
heard he was a kid, so he was intrigued.
Please don't tell my parents.
Carl, that ain't cool, man. You could have gotten hurt in there.
I can handle it myself.
Tell you something. You do not go near him again. Do you hear me?
You won't tell my parents, will you?
Carl, man, it ain't about getting in trouble, okay? A guy like that, he will say anything to you. He'll try to make you feel sorry for him. He'll try to make you get your guard down. You let your guard down out here, people die. And just do me a favor, man. Go find your mom. Carl, quit trying to get yourself killed, man.
Yeah, when
Dang,
they
so
tried to... Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, so Carl just likes to dance in them shadows, huh?
Well, yeah, but when they were trying to kill him in the bar, I knew they weren't good people. When they were like, we'll just come by your farm.
Bro, I knew there was something up with them when they said they were from Philadelphia.
Get away from you people. It's gonna take more than that.
And look, the reason I say that, guys, is because I don't know anything about Philadelphia. I've never even been there. But rumor has it that the Philadelphia Eagles fans are just the worst, most toxic people on the planet.
Girls
They
not
got
the
good
only one that's
cheesesteaks,
concerned
though.
about you.
If you're from Philadelphia, I'm not talking about you, though.
I don't need my head shrunk. This group's broken. I'm better off fending for myself.
You act like you don't care.
Yeah, it's because I don't.
So live or die, you don't care what happens to Randall?
Nope.
And why not stand with me, try to save the kid's life? If it really doesn't matter one way or the other.
And peg you for a desperate son of a bitch.
Your opinion makes a difference.
Man, ain't nobody looking at me for nothing.
Carol is, and I am, right now. And you have Rick's ear.
Rick just looks to Shane. Let him.
You cared about what happened to Sophia, cared what it meant to the group. Torturing people? That isn't you. You're a decent man. So is Rick. Shane, he's different.
Why's that? Because he killed Otis?
Who tell you that?
Tell some story. How Otis covered him, saved his ass.
That's who
Showed
Otis
the dead
was.
guy's gone. Rick ain't stupid. He didn't figure that out because he didn't want to. It's like I said, group's broken.
Damn, he's smart. I'd have been like, maybe his last effort was to just sling the gun.
Baby?
Take it, brother.
Where's your
You thought
daddy?
he was that sacrificial?
Hell yeah. Well, he was, though. He was that guy. Is he looking for a place to hang him?
So, the nights are getting colder and we're pretty exposed. I was thinking...
Maybe we could clear this place out. Station lookouts up here. Or we could talk to Herschel about staying in the house.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that really the best way to do this? To string him up?
I have no idea. It's my first time. Look, I know how you feel about the death penalty.
And I know the world has changed. If after everything that's happened, you and Shane agree on this.
So you support this decision?
If you think it's best. You never did tell me what happened on the road with you and Shane.
It won't be a problem anymore.
I don't know about that. You're just talking about locking them up, taking their guns.
Yeah, taking the farm. That's kind of what I was predicting.
Sophia again in heaven someday. She's in a better place.
No, she's not. Heaven is just another lie. And if you believe it, you're an idiot.
Boy, you're grounded.
You got a wild little mouth, don't you?
You need to control that boy.
Carl, what happened?
Disrespectful.
Did he say something?
Something cruel about Sophia.
We'll figure it out. It's okay.
It's not okay.
I'll have a talk with him.
We'll deal with it if you can calm down so that I can
Don't tell me to calm down.
No, I don't
I don't need you to patronize me. Everyone either avoids me or they treat me like I'm crazy. I lost my daughter. I didn't lose my mind.
Do they treat her like a cat
Carl.
lady or something?
Yeah.
Come over here. Did you talk back to Carol?
No.
She says you did. You can't talk back to people like that.
I said it's stupid to believe in heaven, because it is.
Well, just think about that for a minute. She just lost her daughter. She wants to believe she's still alive in some way.
But she...
Don't talk. Think. It's a good rule of thumb for life.
Mom always wants you to talk more.
Don't change the subject. You owe Carol an apology. You made a mistake. Fix it.
Is that why you're gonna kill that guy? Fixing your mistake?
That's different.
How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna hang him in the barn?
You just think about how you're gonna make things right with Carol. Don't talk. Think. Got it?
Yeah.
What happened?
Dozen steer busted through the fence.
That was a cool scene.
Been wrangling the runaways all morning. You're not here to talk cattle.
The boy.
The prisoner.
Randall.
I don't want to know. I'm told they're deciding his fate. I leave it with Rick.
But this is your home.
I want him away from my girls. I don't care how.
It's an execution.
I don't want to know.
But you can't stand by the sidelines. You're a man with convictions.
To tell you the truth, I was. Or at least I thought I was. But I've made too many mistakes.
Would you at least talk with Randall before making up your mind?
No, I leave it with Rick.
Dang, he's been wrangling cows all morning.
Yeah. You know, made it to the Daryl Dixon residence.
It reminds me of on Waterboy, the mom's house.
Oh, yeah. I told you once, you son of a best has ever been.
Why are you gonna go through his bag, Carl?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but that little boy needs his ass whooped. He's acting reckless, ain't he?
And he's just gonna walk up to it.
I hope he's planning on shooting it, even though that's not a good thing, but this thing's got a reach advantage on Carl.
He's stuck in the mud, I think, though. I'm sorry, it's a little funny to think they're bogged down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean to them.
It's like nature's splash rap.
That's kind of sad he's toying with it, though.
I think he's just trying to get over his fear, right?
What's up, Dale?
I want to change your mind.
Are you serious?
I know you and I'll never see eye to eye on much.
I say that's the understatement of the year, huh?
But you're not going anywhere.
No.
And I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
So let's talk about this like men.
You deny we're in danger, Dale?
No, but there's a dozen of us, one of him.
There's 30 of them.
Killing him doesn't change that.
Nope.
But it changes us.
You got balls, Dale. I'm gonna give you that. I tell you what, a little bit, we all gather and talk about this. If you convince them to keep this guy alive, then I ain't gonna say a damn word about it, okay? But I'm telling you now, man to man, you're wrong. And when this guy kills somebody, I ain't gonna need you to say anything because that blood, that's gonna be on you. You're wrong about this, Dale. You did wrong.
What would you do?
I don't know, man.
Guys, what would y'all do?
Go away home. Go away home.
How is she?
She seems to be in good spirits today. Aren't you, Doodlebug?
Well, let me know if I can do anything.
Where's your family from?
Michigan? Before that, Korea.
Immigrants built this country. Never forget that. Our family came from Ireland.
Maggie Green, I kind of figured.
My grandfather brought this over from the old country. He passed it on to my father, who passed it on to me. I pawned it to pay for a night of drinking I no longer remember.
You bought it back.
My late wife did, Josephine, Maggie's mother. She gave it back years later when I sobered up. She was a good woman, my Joe. Maggie's a lot like her. When we were in that bar and afterwards, I thought about a lot of things. If you become a father someday, you'll understand. No man is good enough for your little girl until one is.
So Glenn gets to sleep inside now.
Oh, now, before I change my mind about you.
That's so sweet.
Let's go, Glenn.
Thanks. It's almost time.
A lot of people hate her too. It's kind of crazy.
But I thought it through. I made the call. I'm ready to do this.
You don't have to be the one to do it, Shane.
Yeah, it has to be me. I brought him back here. Maybe I shouldn't have. I got to keep these people safe. That is what I'm going to do.
What about Dale?
He's got an uphill battle. You said you support me.
I do.
But you didn't say you think I'm making the right call. This is the right call.
It's hard to tell because I don't want to kill anybody, but you just don't know what he's up to.
The issue with me is if you kill this guy, if one of your people get captured by one of their people, like you've sealed your own people's fate at that point. Like there's no chance for anything other than a war. So I don't know. It's just one of those things.
So basically, if you kill him, you can't go back into town.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's just one of those things, right?
Yeah. What the heck, brother? No, you're gonna attract more.
Oh! That zombie said, "Gotcha."
Oh my gosh! And he lost Daryl's gun.
Yeah.
What the heck, Carl?
What if that thing follows him back to camp?
Or what if that thing's scratching him?
Let's gather up.
Come on, Carl. I want you to stay with Jimmy.
But I want to listen.
Not this time. Come on.
But if I'm Carl, I'm tired of being treated like a kid too.
But you are one.
So how do we do this? Just take a vote?
Does it have to be unanimous?
About majority rules.
Well, let's just see where everybody stands. Then we can talk through the options.
Yeah, the way I see it, only one way to move forward.
Killing him, right? And why even bother to take a vote? It's clear which way the wind's blowing.
Well, if people believe we should spare him, I want to know.
Well, I can tell you it's a small group. Maybe just me and Glenn.
Glenn said, "I want to pop his ass."
I think you're pretty much right about everything all the time, but this...
They've got you scared.
He's not one of us. And we've lost too many people already.
How about you? Do you agree with this?
Couldn't we continue keeping him prisoner?
Just another mouth to feed.
It may be a lean winter.
We could ration better.
Well, he could be an asset. Give him a chance to prove himself.
Put him to work?
We're not letting him walk around.
You could put an escort on him.
Who wants to volunteer for that duty?
I will.
I don't think any of us should be walking around with this guy.
He's right. I wouldn't feel safe unless he was tied up.
We can't exactly put chains around his ankles, sentence him to hard labor.
Look, say we let him join us, right? Maybe he's helpful. Maybe he's nice. We let our guard down, and maybe he runs off, brings back his 30 men.
So the answer is to kill him to prevent a crime that he may never even attempt? If we do this, we're saying there's no hope. Rule of law is dead. There is no civilization.
Oh, my God.
Could you drive him further out? Leave him like you planned?
You barely came back this time. There are walkers you could break down. You could get lost.
You get ambushed.
All right, we should not put our own people at risk.
Yeah, it's a tough situation right here.
it. How would you do it? Would he suffer?
Could hang him, right? Just snap his neck.
I thought about that. Shooting may be more humane. What about the body? Do it better.
Hold on. You're talking about this like it's already decided.
You've been talking all day. Going around in circles. You just want to go around in circles again?
This is a young man's life, and it is worth more than a 5-minute conversation. Is this what it's come to? We kill someone because we can't decide what else to do with him. You saved him. And now look at us. He's been tortured. He's going to be executed. How are we any better than those people that we're so afraid of?
We all know what needs to be done.
No, Dale is right. We can't leave any stone unturned here. We have a responsibility.
Let Rick finish. We haven't come up with a single viable option yet. I wish we could.
So let's work on it.
Stop it. Just stop it. I'm sick of everybody arguing and fighting. I didn't ask for this. You can't ask us to decide something like this. Please decide, either of you, both of you, but leave me out.
Not speaking out or killing him yourself. There's no difference.
All right, that's enough. Anybody who wants the floor before we make a final decision has the chance.
This might be the best dilemma I've ever seen in a show, though. It really might be, because I'm stumped.
You once said that We don't kill the living.
Well, that was before the living tried to kill us.
But don't you see, if we do this, the people that we were, the world that we knew is dead. And this new world is ugly. It's harsh. It's a survival of the fittest. And that's a world I don't want to live in. And I don't believe that any of you do. I can't. Please, let's just do what's right.
Yeah, I mean, my heart's with Dale, but
anybody else is gonna stand with me?
I'd feel awfully guilty if Carol got stabbed, you know?
He's right.
Oh.
We should try to find another way.
Anybody else?
Are y'all gonna watch too? No, you'll go hide your heads in your tents and try to forget that we're slaughtering a human being. Whoa, I won't be a party to it. This group is broken.
Hold on.
I mean, if that kid showed any sign of like, hey, I'm a good person, but so far he's just been really creepy, right?
I mean, besides he helped in that dire moment.
Oh, hey.
It's all gonna be over soon.
What? What's gonna be over soon?
Relax.
Hey. No.
Would you like to stand or kneel?
Oh, no, please.
Do you have any final words?
Please don't.
You got anything left to say in that big mouth of yours that's gonna help you? You better spit it out. Is that a walker?
No, it looked like Carl.
Do it, Dad. Do it.
Are you kidding me? What did I say to you? What did I say to you? Take him away. Take him away.
Damn, he couldn't do it because of Carl. Somebody owes Shane a body.
Because he just slammed the door
Yeah,
open.
he's pissed. He wanted his pound of flesh, didn't he?
We're keeping him in custody for now.
All because the kid's
I'm gonna find
innocence
Dale.
just went.
Yeah.
Girl, go inside. Now, please.
He followed us. He wanted to watch. I couldn't.
That's okay. That's okay.
So that's what she wanted all along, huh?
Oh.
Man, what happened to you, Betsy?
Is she zombified?
So they're coming after the cows now. You better go tell Camp. Ah!
Is that a dream or for real?
There's no way.
Come here.
T-Dog, get a shotgun now!
I want you to go in the house and I want you to lock the door and I want you to stay inside. Go.
What happened?
I don't know. Go.
No.
That's the one Carl didn't shoot earlier.
I was wondering if it was gonna fall back to the farm.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Oh my god.
No.
Over here! Help, run! Oh, hang in there, buddy.
Damn.
All right, just listen to my voice. Listen to me, all right? Just listen to me. All right. Okay.
The only philosopher in the group is gone.
We need blood. We got
Hang on, Dale. Hang on.
They can't help him.
Listen to me.
He got scratched.
Oh.
Herschel!
Is he out here?
Need Herschel!
Look at me.
Dale, we're gonna help. We're here. Just hold on. Please, hold on.
What happened?
What can we do? Can we move him?
He won't make the trip.
You have to do the operation here. Glenn, get back to the house! Rick!
Oh my god.
This is about to trip Carl out, dude. Wow.
Oh my god.
He's suffering. Do something. Oh God.
Not Dale.
Is he waiting for him to turn?
I don't know.
Sorry, brother.
That was tough.
Well, that was a bummer, everybody.
Yes.
Geez, so Dale died, man. His last contribution to the world was to basically try to tell the group that if we basically become a bunch of tribal monsters who don't think about anything, then this world, we're gonna rebuild this world terribly.
Carl was a perfect example of that.
Yeah, 100%. So Carl is so conflicted at this point because, you know, he had an opportunity to go put that walker down, but he didn't do it. And then that ultimately bit him in the butt. So it's like, what lesson do you even take from that? On some level, it sort of teaches you that you got to do what you got to do. You can't leave a stone unturned. And if there's anybody around you, like anything could be a threat. So maybe on some level that just goes to prove they should put this guy down.
And that's why he went to the barn and said, do it, Carl.
That was crazy. Yeah, 100%.
And then but Rick noticed that his morality changed completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's just thinking like, we're being so cold and callous that look how it's already affecting Carl. And this, you know what I mean? He hasn't even grown up yet. So I don't know, crazy. All right, let's get into another one, guys. All right, guys, episode 12, Better Angels.
Sad that we lost Dale.
Hey, at least I got the truck running, though.
Could get under your skin. He sure got under mine because he wasn't afraid to say exactly what he thought, how he felt. That kind of honesty is rare and brave. Whenever I'd make a decision, I'd look at Dale. He'd be looking back at me with that look he had. We've all seen it one time or another. I couldn't always read him, but he could read us. He saw people for who they were. He knew things about us, the truth, who we really are. In the end, he was talking about losing our humanity. He said this group is broken.
Dang,
the best way to honor him is to
man.
unbreak it. Set aside our differences and pull together. Stop feeling sorry for ourselves. Take control of our lives. Our safety.
So they're being proactive now.
We're not broken. We're gonna prove him wrong. From now on, we're gonna do it his way. That is how we honor Dale.
And they're jumping them.
Intense. You see, Rick wasn't there though.
This feels like a shift. They're gonna stop being victims at this point. They're about to start hunting these things. Let's go. You all right today? You sniffling a lot. You got the sniffies.
How can you be so happy Dale just died?
Because we're watching The Walking Dead. How could you not be? I mean, I miss Dale, but
He'll be tired.
the show must
14
go
people in
on.
one house.
Don't worry about that. With the swamp hardening, the creek drying up.
With 50 head of cattle on the property, we might as well be ringing the damn dinner bell.
She's right. We should have moved you in a while ago.
All right, let's move the vehicles near each of the doors, facing out toward the road.
Just leave it there.
Shane's like, now I gotta kill this man.
Windmill, another in the barn loft. That should give us sight lines both sides of the property. T-Doc, you take the perimeter around the house. Keep track of everyone coming and going.
What about standing guard?
I need you and Daryl on double duty.
Gotcha.
I'll stock the basement with food and water, enough that we can all survive there a few days if need be.
What about patrols?
Let's get this area locked down first. After that, Shane will assign shifts while me and Daryl take Randall off site and cut him loose.
Back to that now.
It's the right plan first time around, poor execution.
Yeah, it's a slight understatement.
You don't agree, but this is what's happening. Move on.
You know that Dale's death and the prisoner, that's two separate things, right? Want to take Daryl as your wingman? Be my guest.
Thank you.
Maybe they won't
You
get in a
got it.
fight this time.
I see why you're not
He's
taking
gonna put his
Shane
motorcycle in
with
the kitchen.
you. Just know I've got no more patience where he's concerned.
He's turning over a new leaf. Andrea, when I'm out with Daryl, help Herschel keep an eye on things around here.
Me?
Shane's got a way of letting things get out of hand, especially when he's all torqued up.
I think we're all a bit torqued up at this point.
If you're staying here permanently, he's got to understand that it's what Rick and I say, not whatever he wants.
You become close.
We talk.
Then you know he's not a bad guy. He's just his own worst enemy.
You want me to babysit Shane?
I need to make sure every time I leave the farm, all hell doesn't break loose.
Then maybe you should stop leaving.
Dang.
Will you keep an eye on things?
Of course.
That's a cute arm.
Yeah.
You don't wander around by yourself.
If I tell you something, will you promise not to tell my parents?
That's probably a bad idea for both of us, but... Hey, Carl, come on back. Go on.
Took it from Daryl's motorcycle. If he found out I took it, he'd kill me.
I feel like Shane's gonna take it.
What are we doing with this?
Dale, it's my fault that he died.
Carl, why would you say that, man? He got bit by a walker.
I
Why are
saw
you
that
saying
walker. I was gonna shoot it. It was stuck in the mud. But I was gonna do it. Shoot it right in the head. It got free, came after me, and I ran away. If I'd killed it, Dale would still
Carl,
be
why
here.
don't you stop that, okay? This ain't your fault, but you need to hold on to this. You need to protect yourself. As long as I'm around you, nothing's gonna happen to you, Carl, but I can't keep my eyes on you 24/7. Only you can do that. Carl, take it.
I'm never touching another gun
That ain't
again.
an option, Carl, okay?
Just give it back to Daryl.
Damn, I misread that so wrong. I thought he was gonna take it from him.
Well, he like wants him to have it. Remember at the beginning when they were doing the shooting courses?
Yeah.
Look at them helping out at the farm now.
Ugh. That reminds me of Merle.
The men are in there.
You can put yourself upstairs in my room.
Your dad in the house? I'm just gonna put my stuff over there.
That's respectful.
Whoa, don't strain yourself.
That modesty will wear off.
Thank you. Rick and Carl and I are taking the corner of the living room.
You can put that in my
P.O Box
room.
so nice.
You'll be more comfortable there.
We can't do that.
Pregnant woman and child sleeping on the floor while I've got a bed to myself.
This is still your house.
It's our home. I'll take the couch downstairs. On nights when I came home reeking of bourbon, my wife would lock the bedroom door. Sad to say, that couch and I became old friends.
Look, if you two can't decide, I'll take it.
Thank you.
I don't know why they make him such a background
couch is
character.
I know.
Gotta get real cozy, real fast in here.
Like, he's who you want as your right-hand man.
Is she happy he's out there building stuff instead of like
Might
causing
be
hell?
easier if you waited for some help.
Ain't no use waiting for something that ain't gonna come. Yeah, I'll just do it all myself.
Yeah, you always do. It's like that time you showed up Rick fixing our sink.
Just so you know, that's not the reason your basement flooded. You can thank Rick for that. Using rubber washers with a metal pipe.
Please come down. So after Sophia, I thought we'll figure this out. You know, we'll heal somehow. After Dale, this is real. And we can't keep it at bay. It's already got us. And it just keeps coming, doesn't it? I made a mess of things and put you and Rick at odds. I don't even know whose baby this is.
But you said it's Rick's, no matter what.
I can't imagine how hard that is on you.
Lori's just playing games too much.
You let us out of Atlanta with no thought for yourself. You remember that night? The flames. And I'm sitting in your car thinking, we're gonna be all right. He's gonna make it all right. We'll get out of here. And I never thanked you for that.
Yes, you did. A couple
Even
times
though
in the
things
tent.
got confused between us, you were there for me. You were there for me. Thank you.
That is nice, but he's gonna like get really confused.
Of course I do. Whatever happened between us, whatever the hell we thought it was, and not just you, but I'm sorry. Shane, please believe me. I am so sorry.
Okay, now that she's got that off her chest, hopefully she can just stop.
Yeah.
Take him out to Sonoy. Hour there, hour back, give or take.
Guys, Sonoy is nice as hell. I grew up by
We'll be
there.
halfway home by then.
It wasn't nice where I grew up, but it was nice in
He
Sonoy.
has to be a distant memory. Good riddance.
Carol's putting together some provisions for him, enough to last a few days. That thing you did last night.
Ain't no reason you should do all the heavy lifting.
So what are you good with all this?
I don't see you and I trading haymakers on the side of the road. Don't be to win that fight.
What's a haymaker?
You know when you back taught me and I rear back and hit you hard?
He's inside with his mother.
Look, he came to me. Okay, I wasn't supposed to say anything, but he was out in the swamps yesterday. He came across a walker, stuck in the mud. He got scared, ran off.
Same walker that killed Dale.
That's the one.
I'll have Lori talk to him.
Look, man, I think he wants to talk to his father.
Well, I need this Randall thing done already.
Man, that needs to wait, okay?
It's my call.
How about I ride out with Daryl? Good for us to spend a little time together.
Nah, I need you here.
Don't think I'll handle it right, huh?
Didn't say that.
What'd you say?
He might sacrifice himself for you, Shane.
Yeah, your son.
And we kind of need Daryl.
Gave me this.
No, I was talking about the
Get
kid.
back to Daryl, huh? Freeing that prisoner. More important to you than Carl.
Andrea, hey, did you try pumping the gas pedal?
I think it's been parked too long.
You gotta tap it 3 times.
And give her a twist. I know.
Let me see.
They're not gonna be able to fix it like Dale can. They're just not.
Dale told me that in these old vehicles, the points get corroded.
Screwdriver?
Flathead.
So Glenn learned a little something, huh? Good job, Glenn.
Isn't a flathead a screwdriver though?
It's the one with the flat head.
Yeah, I know, but she said screwdriver and he said flathead.
Show me a file.
You know what a file is?
I know how a nail file.
It's kind of like that.
This is why I have a husband, okay? I don't need to know this stuff.
I let him down.
He was proud of you. Maybe not in that moment, but overall.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You had his back.
I have my share of regrets, but I think that he knew how much we cared for him.
I might do it.
Glenn.
I thought she'd be a little more beat up about it. Like, I thought she was gonna have to need like a whole episode to get it together, you know?
I bet it'll work.
Aw, good job, team.
But maybe in Andrea's mind, Dale was dead a long time ago. Like how soft he is, you know? She probably already came to that conclusion.
Mom said you'd be here.
Told her I was taking a look out. Got tired of helping around the house.
Take it. What happened to Dale had nothing to do with you.
He died, Dad.
Yeah, feels like there's a lot of that going around. That's why I need you. No more kid stuff. I wish you could have the childhood I had, but that's not gonna happen. People are gonna die. I'm gonna die. Mom. There's no way you can ever be ready for it. I try to be, but I can't. Best we can do now is avoid it as long as we can. Keep one step ahead. I wish I had something better to say, something more profound. My father was good like that, but I'm tired, son. Please take it.
Yeah, anytime he's like coaching his son up, I just love that.
Yeah,
those are my favorite moments.
Yeah, he's acting right.
Right. When Shane sees that he's trying to escape, he might not let him go. You know what I mean? He might think he's dangerous and kill him. This guy will freaking rip his skin off his hands to escape.
No, they're trying to shoot him. Like, he almost got shot at gunpoint last night.
Well, I know, but when you really put someone up against it, though, you see what they're made out of. And if that guy was just sitting there, like, passed out, they'd be like, this guy's harmless. But this guy's a soldier. Like, he's trying to rip his skin off his hands. So someone who's that, you know what I mean? He's acting like Cocaine Shane.
He has like demons in his head or something.
He's gonna let him escape and shoot his ass. Oh my God, yes, that's what he's gonna do.
So then he has a reason.
Only got so many arrows.
You think he's gonna do that?
I don't know.
So Dale's gone.
You seem so certain.
Yeah. Wish I knew where the hell mine is. Ready? I'll get the package. Thanks.
Yeah, what about Daryl's piece though? Are you to just act like you don't know where it is?
Shane?
Yo, Randy.
No, Daryl.
Oh, yeah.
Governor called. You're off the hook. Oh, hell no.
Go that way.
You think Shane feels like he got over on him by trying to do that?
Yeah, Shane decided he's gonna take him hiking.
Hey, come on. I get it. I'm the last face you probably want to see, huh? Listen, I'm gonna take you up out of here, okay? I'm gonna get this off of you so you can breathe. I want you to keep quiet. You listen good. Do you hear me? Don't do nothing stupid. Hey, keep it quiet. Grab your group. You know where they're at?
I don't. I really.
Turn your ass up here. Now, your only shot of you getting out of these woods alive. You hear me? Now, you start talking, boy. Where are they at?
We had a camp set up off the highway, about 5 miles from here. Who knows if they're still there?
Okay. So you gonna take me to?
Why?
Because, man, I'm done with this group, man. They doomed and I want no part of it. That's all.
So, you're not gonna kill me?
Come on, man. If I was, you'd be dead. Come on.
You ain't gotta be so rough. We're on the same
What's he about
side
to
now.
do?
Shoot him.
But
You're gonna
find
like
out
it
where the
with
camp
us.
is?
Gets a little crazy sometimes, but it's a tough bunch of guys. You'll fit in good.
Let's talk more walking.
Look, I run my mouth when I get nervous. I can't help it. I got a lot going on, you know?
It ain't all about you.
Ain't saying it's about me, just trying to.
Did he just finish the job right there?
He did that, or he was playing chiropractor. This guy's a psycho, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's why it all clicked.
That's why they play this music in the background.
Yeah.
It's like he's gonna act like he tried to beat him up.
Yeah. Do you know the reason I put that together?
Why?
Remember when we watched the new Dexter spinoff? Remember when he lets that person out and then they shoot him when they're running? I thought about that scene. And so it all came clicking.
It all came clicking.
What's wrong?
Randall's missing.
Missing? How?
How long has he been gone? Cuffs are still hooked. He must have slipped them.
Is it possible? It is if you've got nothing to lose.
Door was secured from the outside.
Yeah, then there's that part. I guess he snuck out the same way Carl snuck in.
He's about to put on some acting.
What happened?
He's armed. He's got my gun.
You okay?
I'm fine. Little bastard just snuck up on me, clocked me in the face. All right, Herschel, T-Dot, get everybody back in the house. Glenn, Daryl, come with us. T, I'm gonna need that gun.
Just let him go.
That guy should
That
act.
was the plan, wasn't it? Just let him go.
You know what I mean? He'd be a great actor.
Away from here. Not in our front step with a gun.
Don't go out there. You'll know what can happen.
Get everybody back in the house. Lock all the doors and stay put.
Let's go.
Oh no, what if he shoots Rick?
Oh, there's too many
I
people.
saw
Yeah.
him head up through the trees that way before I blocked out. I'm not sure how long.
He couldn't have gotten far. He's hobbled, exhausted, and armed. So are we. Can you track him?
Nah, I see nothing.
Hey, look, there ain't no use in tracking him, okay? He went that way. We just need to pair up. We spread out. We just chase him down. That's it.
Kid weighs $125 soaking wet. Trying to tell us he got the jump on you?
I'd say Rock pretty much evens those odds, wouldn't you?
All right, knock it off. You and Glenn start heading up the right flank. Me and Shane will take the left. Remember, Randall's not the only threat out there.
Daryl's onto him.
Hell yeah.
Looks like it's busted pretty bad. It's fine, man. Don't worry about me.
I feel like Shane would be more like, like,
You're like stomping on something.
yeah, like, if that actually happened.
Yeah, he'd be slamming branches.
Yeah. And so he's like, it's fine, man, I'm good. It's fine. Then we have Aragorn out here.
That's pointless. We got a lot.
Rick's like, you better come up with something good because I don't feel like dealing with this.
Just back to square one.
Yeah, if you don't do a thing, you might as well do it right. There's 2 sets of tracks right here. Shane must have followed him a lot longer than he said. There's blood on this tree. Some more tracks. It's like they're walking in tandem.
Sorry.
He said animal calls and he goes, sorry.
There's a little dust up right here.
What do you mean?
I mean, something went down.
It's getting weird.
Had a little trouble.
You think that's him?
There's no way.
Is that him?
Kind of looks like it, right?
Yeah.
That's him.
Nice.
Those zombies are good trackers too, though, because he was out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, they got hound dog noses, don't they?
Does this way feel right? Right as any. Snatch your gun, huh? Yeah, it's my favorite piece, too. Wish he killed me when I found his sorry ass.
For you, buddy.
Got his neck broke.
Oh, he doesn't have the gun.
He's got no bites.
Oh.
Yeah, none you can see.
No, I'm telling you, died from this.
How is that possible?
So they just all kind of found out Shane's dangerous.
I love how Daryl and Rick have like the same set of skills in a way, but Daryl's a lot better at it. I can see them working together, basically.
That's what I said. Inside the shed. He said door was shut when T-Dog rolled up. I saw that too. Must have slipped through the rafters in the roof. So this is where you plan to do it? It's a good place as any. At least have the balls to call this what it is. Murder. You really believe if you walk back onto that farm alone, no me, no Randall. Hush up. You really believe they're gonna buy whatever bullshit story you cook up? It's just, it ain't no story. I saw that prisoner shoot you down. I ran after him. I snapped his neck. It ain't gonna be easy. But Laura and Carl, they'll get over you. They done it before.
There's no way this is
They're
happening.
just gonna have to.
No way. No, I think Glenn and them are going to walk up. They have to.
Why? Why now? I thought we worked this all out. Try to kill each other, man. What you think? We just gonna forget about it all? We're gonna ride off into the sunset together? You're gonna kill me in cold blood? Screw my wife, have my children call you daddy? Is that what you want? That life won't be worth a damn. I know you. You won't be able to live with this. What you know about what I can live with? You got no idea what I can live with, what I live with. We'll talk about what I can do, Rick. How about what you can do? Here I am. Come on, man, raise your gun.
Wouldn't have to tell me twice.
No, I will not. What happened, Rick? I thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said? Even right here, right now, you ain't gonna fight for him. I'm a better father than you, Rick. I'm better for Lori than you, man. It's because I'm a better man than you, Rick, because I can be here and I'll fight for it. But you come back here and you just destroy everything. You got a broken woman. You got a weak boy. You ain't got the first clue on how to fix it. Raise your gun. You're gonna have to kill an unarmed man. Watch my hand. Nice and easy. Easy does it.
What?
Now listen to me, Shane. There is still a way back from this. Nothing has happened here. We're gonna lay down our guns. We're gonna walk back to the farm together. Back to Lori. Back to Carl. Put this all behind us.
You feel like you can't breathe?
I'm scared.
Oh!
What? No way.
You'll always be my queen. That's what he did. I'm like, right?
You're making me do this shit. This was you, not me. You did this to us. This was you, not me. Not me.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, wow. Unexpected. Dang, Rick. That's crazy. I was not expecting that.
He didn't want to do it.
I know.
Damn, Shane. He just had to be so hard-headed.
I know. He just couldn't get along with the group, man. Wow.
Wow. That was Game of Thrones level. That was shocking, like the Red Wedding to me.
Yeah. What's he about to do though? A slew of them things are probably about to walk. What, dude? Why are you out here?
Lori sucks at watching her kid. Like, good Lord.
He has slipped away. Carl has a gun.
You should be back home with Mom.
Wait, how does that happen?
Man, because I guess it's airborne and they're already infected or something?
Just put them.
It's not until death where the symptoms come up?
It's not what it seems. Please.
Oh my gosh. You're like, oh, we heard the gunshot.
Damn, Shane, he ruins everything and then blames everyone. That's on Shane.
Wait.
Who would have known that was Carl's first kill, you know?
Oh my God, you're right.
Ah! They're coming down the mountain. Next one.
Hold on, just let me say, guys, here's the thing, man. I think what you said was so brilliant. That was Carl's first kill. I never would have thought it was going to be Shane.
No.
And even when they walked, like I understood the vibe was right, but I didn't think Shane was about to draw on him like that.
Me either.
But at that point, what choice does he have realistically? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point, he knows he's caught.
Yeah, everyone knows he's caught. Like
Rick is too honest.
Well, not only that, Daryl's a good tracker, and he probably knew that he was coming up empty when Daryl came out there.
Yeah, he could track a buck from Alabama to Oklahoma. That was good. But the problem is Rick sitting there giving it all away. The way he's sitting there looking at Shane so disappointed. Like, you're giving Shane every opportunity to just shoot you.
Right.
He's too honest. Like, he's too good of a guy. So in a sense, I really hope that what Shane was saying this whole time doesn't come back to bite him. The second thing I want to say is I feel like Shane was about to just shoot him anyways, which would have drew all the walkers in. So ultimately, I guess he just was out for himself, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't care about the group that much in the end. And then I had one more profound thing to say, but I forgot what it was.
I'm sorry, I probably distracted you.
No, it's okay. That was some of the best TV I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a mind-blowing episode, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what it was. I forgot. That's what I wanted to know, guys. So before we get into the last episode, just real quick, let me ask. When he killed that kid and snapped his neck, the thing that I thought was interesting was when Glenn ended up finding him, it was the same character, because you said, oh, it is him. And I'm like, it is him. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, that's kind of weird because he didn't get bit or scratched.
Right.
Unless they're chewing on like dead people. But I guess maybe if they're eating cows and maybe they like bit him, but they just said he didn't see any cuts or scratches.
Right. So you could be right. It could be airborne, or maybe they're, you know, how they're drinking that zombie water or something. I don't know.
Maybe death itself is just what brings it on. Have we seen anyone die that wasn't immediately buried, that wasn't killed by a walker? Or like a gunshot wound to the head? Because most of the time they off themselves before they come a walker.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've got the opportunity to see someone not get bit or scratched and then come back from the dead.
So the thing is, if Shane would have shot that guy, he wouldn't have came back as a walker, but he snapped his neck.
He snapped his neck. He didn't.
So he didn't
damage
take a
his brain.
headshot. Yeah.
Right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And same with Rick. He stabbed him instead.
So that's very interesting. And now we just got to figure out how the camp's going to take this news. Luckily, if you're Rick, you've been a good guy this whole time. You've been honorable, respectable, at least the best you can be. And Shane has been nothing but the worst representation.
And Daryl and Glenn know stuff without even having to like come together.
Yeah, and they'll back the story. So I think Rick's going to be okay at camp. I'd be nervous to go back to camp.
I'll be nervous. I was, Carl, because why are you sneaking off so much, little boy?
Yeah, and Rick has every motive to want to kill Shane, so I'd be nervous about that. But yeah, like I woke up this morning, and when I wake up, I usually look at the YouTube comments just to like see what's up with like the vibe, just to make sure people aren't like freaking out over a problem or something. And one of the first comments I got this morning was how much they could not stand that little boy, and I'm like, how do you hate that little kid? But maybe it's because he keeps sneaking off.
He's slippery.
Yeah, he's slippery. All right, guys, we got one more episode of this season, man. So buckle up.
It's been a good season. I would say it started out kind of, like it was slower in the beginning, but as we've been building up on the farm, it's been getting more intense.
If this show was nonstop 24/7 action and development,
I probably wouldn't be able to watch it, to be honest.
It wouldn't be as shocking in these moments for sure.
Right,
so.
But I'm just like, because I'm pregnant and stuff, I would probably like my heart would be palpitating the whole time. And
yeah, well, this show's perfect. I mean, this show's just, it's doing the song and dance perfectly. I cannot wait to see this finale.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. T-Dog's got the thumbnail. Beside the dying fire. They need to make T-Dog more of a main character.
Yeah, he needs more lines. Man, I'm so sick of this in there.
Don't worry, baby. It's all Jello and sugar. That's that helicopter. That's the one Rick saw, maybe.
When he got out of the hospital?
Yeah.
So they like helicopters too. Gunshots and helicopters. Y'all wild. You could almost lead them to a hole.
Yeah, you put a boombox in the bottom of it.
Stay away from our cows.
Trespass is your ass.
Love it.
I've been expecting to snap the wood in half.
They just have force by numbers though, not because they're actually trying to do that. That was Carl's shot.
Dang, they're walking away. They don't even see him.
They're not quiet though. You like break character for a second to do that.
I don't know. This music's just crazy right here.
I'm going after them. Don't. They could be anywhere. And if Randall comes back, we're gonna need you.
Man, sit your ass down. Getting him
Freaking Shane ain't back?
No.
We heard a shot.
Maybe they found Randall.
We found him.
Is he back in the shed?
He's a walker.
Did you find the walker that bit him?
No, weird thing is, he wasn't bit.
His neck was broke.
So he fought back.
The thing is, Shane and Randall's tracks were right on top of each other. And Shane ain't no tracker, so he didn't come up behind him. Well, they were together.
Would you please get back out there and find Rick and Shane and find out what on earth is going on?
You got it.
You bit too?
No,
Shane was.
that wasn't Shane. You know that.
It used to be. What happened? You guys attacked? I mean, I heard a gunshot, but I didn't see any walkers nearby.
He thinks he got cut or scratched. I mean,
How did Shane die?
They need traps like outside.
you think they're about to set up bear traps everywhere?
Or a trench. Or those things that are like this. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, dude. The pikes in the hole.
The spikes.
Oh, we gotta get to the house.
A lot of digging. And excavators make noise, so.
I'll get the guns.
If Vila just passed like the herd on the highway, should we just go inside?
Oh, there's just a tunnel downstairs I don't know about. Heard that size will rip the house down.
Kept them out before.
Carl's gone.
What?
He was upstairs. I can't find him anymore.
Maybe he's hiding.
He's supposed to be upstairs. I'm not leaving without my boy.
We're not. We're gonna look again. We're gonna find him.
Of course, Carol would be motivated to help, right?
Yeah. I say go to the top and start kicking.
Maggie.
You grew up country. You pick up a thing or two.
I got the numbers. It's no use.
You can go if you want.
You're gonna take them all on.
We have guns. We have cars.
Kill as many as we can. And we use the cars to lead the rest of them off the farm.
You serious?
This is my farm. I'll die here.
That's right, Hirsch.
It's as good a night as any.
Guys, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but could they not just go hide on the roof? Just go lay on the roof until they pass by? Or will they smell them?
They'll probably smell them.
That's what's wrong with what you said. You'll King Kong yourself. You don't want to climb up
Drop the
high.
lighter when I say. We'll stop some of them from reaching the house.
That's what a
and
raccoon
distract the
does when
others.
the hound
So
dogs
at least
are
we'll
after
have
it.
a
They'll
chance.
climb up in a tree and trap themselves.
You can do this. Carl, I love you. All right, go, go, go.
Dude, that wouldn't do that though.
Yeah, I'd have talked shit from the ladder. I'd have got on the ladder first. Then started yelling at him.
Yeah, now you'll have to do a jump roll out of there.
A jump roll? Is that what you gotta do?
Yeah. So you don't break your leg?
What show do you think you're watching right now? This ain't Marvel. You think Rick's about to do a jump roll out of there?
My dad had to do it one time when he got stuck on the roof.
Keep it steady. I'm trying.
Okay, potentially that could be fun. I'm not even trying to be mean, but
You think it'd be like Call of Duty?
Yeah, zombies.
The barn's on fire. They're headed for it. Maybe Rick said it to draw them in. I can't find him anywhere.
So maybe he snuck outside.
What do I do?
He was here. He must have run off, maybe looking for Rick, or just went after Randall himself.
Maybe he set the fire.
Okay, Jimmy.
Must have been Rick and Shane started that fire. Maybe they're trying to get out back. Won't you circle around? Got it. Go!
Nice, because they can just jump on there.
Yeah, thank God for Glenn knowing how to fix it.
Jimmy, no! Dude. Carl would just be a little snack to them.
I feel like Glenn's gonna fall out the window.
They're all over the place. There's no corralling them. We're gonna run out of ammo before we even make a dent.
Need a new game plan. Into the woods now. As fast as you can. Come on.
Let's go, Herschel. He can shoot, he just don't like to, remember?
Yeah.
I checked the shed and I can't find him anywhere.
Not in the cellar or the attic.
Why can't he listen for once? Okay. He followed his daddy. He went that way.
No, you'll lead him right to him. We can't stay here.
That's my boy.
You're gonna have to trust. If we find him, he's gonna need his mother. We've got to go.
Get the others. Go!
Corey.
Herschel!
He's focused.
Yeah, he's skeet shooting.
No. No. Well, this is why we can't stay on the farm forever.
Yeah, that property value is plummeting right now.
Oh my gosh.
Get in! Get Carol! She ran that way!
Yes.
Watch your back, Andrea. Just a poppin'. Okay, I know I don't like Andrea, but I don't dislike her that much.
That was a G right there.
Get in the car, get in the car.
Say yes. Swing it around here.
Oh my God. I can't get through.
Head out.
What?
Get off the farm now.
Don't say that.
Maggie, it's lost.
The others, we can't leave them.
Get off the farm now.
This is crazy.
I feel like a show like this could only be made in America. We got so many guns.
Oh!
Where's Lori? Did you see Lori?
I don't know what happened, Rick. They just keep coming. It's like a plague. They're everywhere.
Lori, did you see her? Oh! We have to go. Find Mom and the others.
It's my farm. Not anymore. Come on. Come out. Come out.
Dang, Herschel.
Herschel didn't want to leave the battlefield. Oh,
no.
Damn. You better run.
Oh my gosh. I really hope she makes it out of this, because she's going to feel like they just left her.
Oh, there's Daryl Dixon. You see her? I gotta go get my girl.
Mom, I ain't got all day.
He's the get me nice ever.
Poor Andrea, though.
I know. If she gets out, she's literally a G. Like, she deserves respect.
Damn, man. I'm saying you can fight like hell, but at the end of the day, they're gonna find a way to take your farm.
Why can't it fall on them? The symbolism.
Why are all the zombies just not walking on the road? You see that? They're all on the side.
All right, let's just circle back to the highway.
Did you see my dad? Did he make it? Did you see?
I couldn't see anything.
And Beth, I lost Beth. We gotta go back.
We can't go back, okay? There's nothing to go back to.
But Beth.
I think she was with Lori.
Did they make it?
I don't know.
Patricia, Jimmy, what if they didn't make it? What if nobody made it?
They made it, okay? They had to. All right, let's just circle around to the highway where we left supplies for Sophia.
No, the herd came from that direction.
That's us when we're driving and you see a squirrel run across the road. What if it didn't make it? Just get made it, okay?
Stop the car. Stop the car.
You always say that.
I'm like, stop the car.
Let me drive. Hey, Maggie, look at me. Hey, we're alive. We made it, okay? I'm sure they are too, right? I love you. Maggie, I love you.
There you go, Glenn.
I should have said a long time ago, and it's been true for a long time.
In our comments, they were debating how hot Glenn was. I saw that.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, they were having like a whole debate about it.
We'll be all right.
Hey, there's a free Gatorade.
And a peanut butter. That's sad though, because they left it for her. I forgot about that. Now I feel like a jerk.
No, I know exactly, but you know, it's still free.
Well, where's Mom? You said she'd be here. We gotta go back for her.
Carl.
No, why are we running? What are you doing? It's Mom. We need to get her and not be safe a mile away.
We need to be quiet, all right? Please.
Please. It's Mom.
Carl, listen.
No.
Rick, you've got to get your boy to safety. I'll wait here for my girls and the others. I know a few places. We'll meet up at one of them later.
We're safe.
We're not splitting up.
Please, keep your boy safe. I'll hide in one of the cars. If a walker gets me, so be it. I've lost my farm. I've lost my wife, maybe my daughters.
Don't know that. They'll be here.
And you don't know that.
You're a man of God. Have some faith.
I can't profess to understand God's plan. Christ promised a resurrection of the dead. I just thought he had something a little different in mind.
So they all know to meet up there.
Stick together.
Basically.
Yeah, that's their rendezvous point, basically. If all else fails, just meet here. We need something like that. Maybe here.
We gotta turn
right here.
Straight back to that herd? No.
The highway's back there. That's where they'll be. Rick will go back to where we first broke down in Glen, too.
We're headed east. Get to the coast. We should have done that from the jump. But we've got a shot to get out of here in one piece.
I gotta find Carl. He may have escaped with somebody.
I hate to say it, but they're on their own. There's no way to even begin to start looking.
You're wrong.
Man, don't try to write out T-Dog to be
We
sleazy
can't
like
go
this.
back. I'm sorry, it's suicide.
Then let me out.
Hey, whoa!
You turn around, or you let us out right now.
I should do it, you know. You're out of your damn minds.
Hey, he listened though.
T-Dog said these white people are dropping like crazy. We gotta listen to me.
No, we all need to figure out a different way than shooting.
I don't know how much longer we can stay here.
I'm not leaving without Mom.
So we're just gonna walk away, not knowing if my wife, your girls are still out there. How do we live with that?
You've only got one concern now, just one, keeping him alive. Nature may be throwing us a curveball, but that law is still true.
Please just hold out a little longer. They're on the way.
Carl, it's not safe here. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's Daryl and Carol.
They're coming.
Hell yeah, Uncle Daryl showed up.
And Aunt Carol.
Yeah. They sound like they would sneak you beer in when your parents ain't looking.
Oh, and Glenn and Maggie. And T-Dog, Lori, and Beth. Where is Andrea?
He's gonna be riding in on a menstrual cycle, mad as hell. Andrea is.
Oh, thank God.
Where'd you find everyone?
Well, this guy's tail light zigzagging all over the road. Figured he had to be Asian driving like that.
Good one.
Where's the rest of us?
We're the only ones who made it so far.
DWO.
Shane?
Andrea?
She saved me, then I lost her.
We saw her go down.
Patricia?
He got her too. Took her right from me. I was holding on to her, Daddy. She just... What about Jimmy? Did you see Jimmy?
He was in the RV.
It got overrun.
You definitely saw Andrea?
There were walkers everywhere.
Did you see her?
I'm gonna go back.
No.
Yeah, we gotta go back for her. That's the mission.
But we don't even know she's there.
She isn't there. She isn't. She's somewhere else, or she's dead. There's no way to find her.
So not even gonna look for her.
We gotta keep moving. They've been walking.
Look at Argyle back there.
I say head east. Stay off the main roads. Bigger the road, the more walkers, more assholes like this one. I got them.
That's so sad, man.
I know, it really is. Yes, she escaped. Kinda.
Is that a walker on her?
Yeah, there's like a bunch.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's got Rick's bag.
Yeah, but she doesn't have much ammo.
That's what I mean, like, you can dodge all those, right?
I don't know. I feel like I would get tired of running eventually.
Yeah, eventually we will.
But they might hear her gun.
Damn.
What's wrong?
Been riding red for the past hour.
Better make sure we don't get forgot.
Yeah, on some level, though, this would have to be fun. On some level, right?
You out?
Been running on fumes.
For 5 minutes.
We can't stay here.
We can't all fit in one car.
We'll have to make a run for some gas in the morning.
Spend the night here?
I'm freezing.
We'll build a fire.
We'll be out looking for firewood. Stay close. I got so many arrows. How you doing on ammo?
Not enough.
We can't just sit here with our asses hanging out.
Watch your mouth. Everyone stop panicking and listen to Rick.
All right, we'll set up a perimeter. In the morning, we'll find gas and some supplies. We'll keep pushing on.
Glenn and I can go make a run now, try and scrounge up some gas.
But we stay together. God forbid something happens and people get stranded without a car.
Rick, we're stranded now.
I know it looks bad. We've all been through hell and worse, but at least we found each other. I wasn't sure. I really wasn't, but we did. We're together. We keep it that way. We'll find shelter somewhere. There's got to be a place.
Rick, look around. Okay, there's walkers everywhere. They're migrating or something.
There's got to be a place, not just where we hole up, but we fortify.
Oh, they're going to Florida.
Hunker down.
Like the birds
Pull ourselves
when we had that
together.
talk
Build
the
a
other
life
day.
for each other. I know it's out there. We just have to find it.
Even if we do find a place, we think it's safe. We can never be sure for how long. Look what happened with the farm. We fooled ourselves into thinking that was safe.
We won't make that mistake again.
Right, they'll get these things.
We'll make camp tonight over there.
They have to.
Get on the road at the break of day.
Does this feel right to you?
What if walkers come through or another group like Randall's?
You know, I found Randall, right? He turned, but he wasn't bit.
How's that possible?
Like, what the hell happened?
Shane killed Randall, just like he always wanted to.
And then the herd got him?
Kinda.
We call Rick the Herd.
We're all infected.
What?
At the CDC.
Oh,
Jenna
that's
told me.
secret.
Right,
Yeah.
Whatever it is, we all carry it.
And you never said anything?
Boy, it made a difference. You knew this whole time. How could I have known for sure? You saw how crazy that
That is not your call. Okay, when I found out about the walkers in the barn, I told for the good of everyone.
I thought it best if people didn't know.
Uh-oh.
Don't become like Shane, Rick. All knowing over there. Or you just hush. you don't get it right. Say nothing.
Just keep an eye on Carl, ma'am.
I'm sure you had your reasons. Is there anything that
I killed him. I killed Shane. He came with me. Killed Randall to get me into the woods. He planned it. I had no choice. I gave him every chance, and he kept leading me further out. He pushed me, and I let him. After a while, I knew what he was doing, what he was up to, and I kept going.
Yeah, why?
It didn't stop. I could have that. I just wanted it over. Dogging me every step of the way, acting like I stole you and Carl, like I was in the way. I just wanted it over. I wanted him dead. I killed him. He turned. That's how I knew Jenna was right. Carl put him down.
I wasn't expecting this reaction from her.
Maybe she doesn't believe him?
Well, that's Carl.
Yeah, I'd feel pretty betrayed if I was Rick. That man was about to assassinate me.
And not only that, she was basically telling him to, like 2 episodes ago. She was saying it without saying it.
Yeah.
That he was dangerous and she's scared. No, you can't now. You can't now.
The heck?
And she has some on a chain?
And their arms are cut off. Oh shit, a Grim Reaper just saved me.
Thanks, Grim. That was the scariest image ever.
What?
Just someone slicing with some zombie chain for
We're not safe
walkers.
with him. Keeping something like that from us? Why do you need him? He's just gonna pull you down.
Nah. Rick's done all right by me.
You're his henchman, and I'm a burden. You deserve better.
What do you want?
A man of honor?
Rick has honor.
I think we should take our chances.
Don't be foolish. There's no food, no fuel, no ammo.
What was that?
Could be anything. Could be a raccoon, could be a possum, a walker.
We need to leave. I mean, what are we waiting for?
Which way?
It came from over there.
Back from where we came.
Yeah.
The last thing we need is for everyone to be running off in the dark. We don't have the vehicles. No one's traveling on foot.
Don't panic.
I'm not sitting here waiting for another herd to blow through. We need to move now.
No one is going anywhere.
Do something.
I am doing something. I'm keeping this group together, alive. I've been doing that all along, no matter what. I didn't ask for this. I killed my best friend for you people, for Christ's sake.
Uh-oh.
You saw what he was like, how he pushed me, how he compromised us, how he threatened us. He staged the whole Randall thing, led me out to put a bullet in my back. He gave me no choice. He was my friend, but he came after me.
Well, damn, I feel bad for you, Rick. Everyone's against you right now.
My hands are clean.
And if
Maybe
Dale
you
was
people
here, he
are
would
better
know.
off without me.
Well, it's okay, buddy.
Go ahead.
No, remember he saw him
Yeah, I know.
about to shoot him before.
I say there's a place for us, but maybe it's just another pipe dream. Maybe I'm fooling myself again. Why don't you go and find out yourself? Send me a postcard. Go on, there's the door. You can do better. Let's see how far you get. No takers? Fine. But get one thing straight. You're staying. This isn't a democracy anymore.
That was a weird character switch, wasn't it?
That was pretty crazy, actually.
Hopefully this new look Rick will sort of fade out after a couple episodes in season 3, because I don't really like that. That's the
He's
whole reason I
acting
didn't
just
like
like
Shane.
Shane,
Yeah.
Is that a castle or a jail?
Looks like a prison, right? A bunch of walkers will be in there.
Or they could live there.
All right, guys, so that was The Walking Dead, man. The season
Season 2.
finale. That was good. That was peak TV.
Yes.
Those 3 episodes were better than every episode of the show so far to me. That was
Yes.
the best 2 hours or whatever the hell of Walking Dead for sure. So I guess the number one thing we need to get off the table, I sort of seen it coming, but not really. Shane ended up getting stabbed in the stomach by Rick, but he didn't give him a choice. And Shane was always talking about how Rick doesn't have the will to survive. He won't do what he has to do to survive. He's soft. He won't make the hard decision. Well, when it came down to killing you, buddy,
He sure did.
yeah, he proved you wrong right there. So I think Shane was his own worst enemy. It's hard to understand what was even wrong with that guy. It's hard for me to put my finger on it, but he obviously had some issues and he's gone. So I'm not going to continue to talk bad about the dead. I think the character was phenomenal. The guy who plays that character acts his butt off, man. I like him a lot. And a lot of people have been saying that he's the Punisher, because we've been getting a lot of comments like that. So that's really interesting to know. We'll keep that in mind moving forward. So I love the character.
That's like in the Daredevil world, right? The Punisher.
Oh, I don't know.
They said, yeah, in season 2, you get introduced to the Punisher.
We almost lost Andrea, but I guess she's surviving right now. She got saved by a Grim Reaper looking thing who was...
They look like an assassin. Like from
Right, with a
Assassin's
katana.
Creed. Oh, yeah, with a sword. They did have a sword. And they had 2 people behind them armless.
I was going to make a joke in the middle of this reaction that if this show would have took place in Japan, instead of having guns, they'd just be walking around cutting their heads off with swords. But I guess...
And that would be really quiet.
Yeah, that would be more quiet, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time...
You have to just keep it sharp.
Yeah, but when the horde comes through, I guess some katanas only get you so far. But I don't know who that character is going to be. But I guess we're going to have a new character to meet in the next season. So that's obviously really exciting. I'm assuming we'll meet more than one
Or they're
character.
going to hold Andrea hostage. Like, you got new character vibes. I got, what the heck, Andrea's going to die and maybe be chained along.
That didn't give you new character vibe?
No, that gave me Andrea's going to die and be chained along.
Oh, you think she got kidnapped by those people?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't even think that. I don't even know if there are 30 people. Like, that guy could have been lying. He could have been saying that to give them the incentive not to kill him, because, hey, if you kill me and get rid of me, there's 30 people that want to come for your head.
Yeah, but
in reality,
we saw you get left, brother.
But in reality, if there was only 5 guys, then maybe they'd be like, we're just going to kill you and be done with it.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. It's hard to tell what the truth is in this. But what else happened in this? Well, we had to say goodbye to the farm. It burnt
horde,
down.
yeah.
The horde came. Everyone's on Rick's ass about killing Shane. They're mad at him.
When every person had a quarrel with Shane at some point in this thing. So it's kind of hard to believe that they're so upset about it. But I think that if they really knew that he was about to kill, like Daryl and Glenn know good and well what happened because they saw. They know. Yeah, so they should know that Shane was staging that.
Yeah, you're right. On some level, they have to put it all together. But I think if I'm Rick, I'm really hurt because Shane did everything he could do to sabotage, every piece of like democracy, I guess you could say. Like every time the group wanted to come together and talk about something, Shane just put a lot of pressure on everyone to feel stupid if they didn't agree with him. And so on some level, he was sort of like cheating in that way. He was trying to intimidate people and everyone hated him, but then they still want to treat Rick like that. So that's a little confusing. I didn't think that Lori would freak out the way she did.
Right.
But it helps explain why everyone hates Lori.
Yeah.
I don't say it because I hate her per se. I just know that a lot of people in the comments are coming for her head, which is cool. I don't really care. It ain't my head, but, so yeah, I guess that's another reason they don't like her, because she's like, oh, you held a secret from all of us, blah, blah, blah. You did what you had to do. You had your reasons. I trust you. But then the minute it was about Shane, she got really hurt. Like, I wouldn't like that reaction either.
I didn't like that reaction at all from Lori.
Yeah.
Like that. And Carl's reaction was actually pretty sad too, because Carl's the one who shot Shane, but he thought that he got
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Rick had such an opportunity to try to pretend like Shane got taken down in the horde, because you could have easily just been like, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Shane got bit.
But he's an honest person and he's just going to tell you how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought that was really bad timing by Rick to tell him all about the disease.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
But honestly, they did have to know at some point, because Daryl and them were kind of on to him, because they're like, we didn't see a bite or anything, like, because they were looking for it.
Well, I'd just let them wonder. I don't got to pretend like I know the information. I don't know either. Let me know when you figure it out, buddy. Like, what?
This is why you're not Rick Grimes.
Right. No, I'm just saying there's a lot of dynamics to think of, like if you're trying to put yourself in the mind of the characters, there's a lot of dynamics to think of, for sure.
But that's what makes the show unique, is because you think one way and you think you're right, but this show will do the opposite, or the show will, it just has moral dilemmas and everyone has their own.
It's basically challenging the idea of like our moral system.
Yeah.
We all have like a moral system that we operate by, but what happens if society breaks down? What happens if the power grid goes out? Like, do we all still hold those values that we claim to believe so deeply? Do we really hold them? Like if your kids are starving, would you not be willing to like maybe rob an old lady for food?
Right.
It's really hard. It's really hard to, but I do believe that on some level, you do have an obligation to try to still be the best person you can be. I mean, you don't have to be a dummy. You don't have to allow yourself to be taken advantage of and murdered or anything. Like that whole thing Rick was saying, oh, I just let him lead me deeper. Forget all that, buddy. I ain't letting Shane behind me at all, because I just know better. So,
but losing Dale was losing that morality that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that was kind of always, for that. Because Herschel was before.
The show represented that very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Herschel was before, but then when Herschel saw that he was kind of wrong in a lot of his things,
right,
he kind of was like, whatever Rick says.
Herschel sort of replaced Dale as like the voice of the tribe in a way.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. So it'd just be hard. It'd be hard to operate in this world. But like I said, I think on some level you have to do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and that's just an old saying for sure. Right. And we all learned it as kids, but it really rings true in this world, because I was saying about that kid, like if you murder that kid, the one they had hostage, if they ever come across one of your people, like it's a death sentence.
Yeah,
for them.
they're
like, you
dead.
guaranteed their fate. So
yeah.
It's just one of those things, man. It'd be a complicated world to navigate. It really goes to show us how lucky we are that we have like rules and systems.
But that's what makes the show so good, though.
Right.
Is how complicated every situation really is, because there's like people who say yes to it. There's people who say no to it.
Right.
There's people who are indifferent about it. And I think that's what makes it good, but it also makes it really stressful.
Well, I think that's what I was saying earlier about how it would be fun in a way. Like it would be a lot harder, and I definitely prefer this reality. I would never choose that reality over this one in any type of way. But with that being said, this reality is like, it's almost like we're on easy mode, like all the burdens of the past and stuff. For the most part, for all of us, they're basically something that we don't really have to deal with. Like people in the past dealt with it for us. So I think in this world, you don't have to be burdened by like paying your light bill. You don't have to be burdened by like showing up to answer to someone every day, or at least hypothetically you don't have to. And those are the things that like drive people crazy, right?
Right.
And so I think on some level this world's appealing because it's just very raw, and it's very, you're just like your true authentic animalistic self. You don't really have to operate by society's norms. And I guess that's sort of like Dale's point, is we've been stripped down to our animalness, I guess, in a sense. So it really does take a lot of effort to operate within a moral framework. But before, it didn't take a lot of effort to operate in a moral framework. It was just like a habit.
Right.
It actually took effort to like be the opposite.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think on some level it'd be really fun to be in this world if you didn't have a lot to lose, you know.
Right.
But I think if you had 3 kids, a wife, it'd be miserable. I mean, it'd be horrible.
Yeah.
So, but I do think that there's something that just feels so free about being in this world. There's no rules.
Yeah, there's no rules.
And like, and
but
the
that
rules,
makes it scary too.
And the rules are the most basic common sense type of rules. Like do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, basically. Like, you know, don't point guns at people and don't shoot people for no reason and they won't shoot you. And that's about all you really got to do. Have people's backs and they'll have yours. So I'm just loving being in this world, man.
We got left on a huge cliffhanger though, because there was, first of all, Andrea obviously is still alive, but the other thing was there was that prison thing that it showed us over the hill, and it showed us for some reason.
I don't think we're about to spend the next season in a prison, are we?
I don't know if it's that, or I don't know if there's, because you know the whole discovery of Shane coming back to life and Randall coming back to life. I feel like that opens up a lot for what's to come, because now that we're all infected, you know, that's just gonna show like. Maybe you know how the government was trying to just like bomb people and stuff. Well, if they're just bombed and they just like lose a leg or something and they like die from like bleeding out, they can still be a walker.
Yeah. So everyone like, inevitably is a walker.
Yes. So like every person, like you have to make sure you really get them in the head.
So what you're saying is that really puts it into perspective how many walkers there actually are.
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like you can bomb people, you can do whatever you want.
That's the difference between millions and billions.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
So I think that makes the world not only bigger, but like when it showed the prison, it kind of, I think that was either there's going to be a horde in there, or I don't think we're going to live there, or maybe someone already lives there. I don't know.
Maybe living there would be a good idea because you know,
it's like guarded.
The farm doesn't have any barriers really.
Yeah.
Like, all they had was that old fence.
Yeah,
that for some reason leaning against it. It didn't come out at the nails. It for some reason snapped down the middle. I didn't really get that.
It was some dry plywood.
I pushed on a lot of fences in my day. I'm just trying to say.
It was dry.
Yeah, that's some dry stuff right there. Almost like it was made out of like a particle board that was designed to break or something. I don't know, kind of weird. But yeah, I think maybe holding up in a prison isn't a horrible idea, but at the same time, do we want to? The thing that sucks to me is we just spent this whole season at one of the most beautiful farms ever put in a TV show, and I don't want to go sit in a prison.
Right.
Like, that sucks.
Do you think Sarah Tancredi thinks she can escape it?
Oh yeah, she's gonna be like, "Come on, Rick." What
I'll leave the door open for you?
What if she runs into Schofield?
Then she has to make another moral decision.
You know what they should do? They should take
crossover.
They should take Link. And they should put his ass on a stick, and they should use that big pig head that he's got, and they should just bash the zombies upside the head. If Dominic Purcell, the Purcell or whatever his name is, that guy has a his head is probably this big.
Yeah, but can you leave him alone? He was the vampire on Blade, okay?
His head is huge. Like if he headbutted you, I feel so bad. You just smell in the back of your head.
What the heck?
Do you have anything else that you want to say to the people?
No.
I mean, there's probably a lot of things we missed.
I just had a lot of fun with this season. I think season 1 was one thing, but season 2 was another thing, and it was fantastic.
And you know what my favorite part about the show is? It's how we don't really need hordes of zombies to really make the show good.
Yeah.
Like we could have the whole episode with no zombie in it, and I almost prefer it.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually prefer when they're not in there because they give me so much anxiety, and I'm trying not to be that anxious.
But when the location gets stale and the story needs to progress, you can always just cue in the zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I love that. I really do like that part about the show because it's so much deeper than
just geeks.
It's so much deeper than just zombies, but I haven't felt like bored yet.
But and also we still know nothing. Like we still don't know. We don't know anything about how this came to be.
Like how have they fit so much screen time without really telling us that much?
Because in most things, like for example, Last of Us and like anything you watch like that, you have to know who Patient Zero is. You have to know how to get there, and that all matters. But it hasn't mattered to drop in the show yet.
That's something that I'm really curious to know is just some of the lore about
I'm
what
curious
happened.
too, but I forget about it.
I really hope we get that scene somewhere in the series where it just finally goes back to the moment. We get that eureka moment. We finally just get to see what happened from like the first person perspective, you know?
My prediction will be in a flashback because they're really good at doing the flashbacks.
They're not going to do a flash forward.
Well, you know what I'm saying? They'll do a flashback like of the actual like moment playing out, and we will be like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, it'll be a cold opening.
Yeah,
they're like Dr. Susan, beep, beep, paging Dr. Susan, and she's gonna be like, and then next thing you know, it's airborne.
It's gonna be like, Meh.
And then they're gonna be like, "Sir, Are you sure, sir?
Did you even think like, okay, so when I saw the helicopters, I was even thinking maybe the helicopters are spraying that junk. They're spraying the junk, getting the people infected. You didn't think that?
The problem,
you didn't think that was airborne?
So that would lead us down the conspiracy that maybe the elites were trying to like depopulize.
Yes, you didn't think that?
This world just looks a little too, I mean, you can do that in different ways. You don't have to. They still need like a slave labor force.
Yeah.
They're killing everybody.
How far can this show go? They won't go to space or anything, right?
They might.
I mean, I don't know.
What if it's like by season 12 we're on Mars,
and they're just like watching the scope like it's like a TV show or something.
Right.
They're like, here's Rick Grimes and his crew, and then they're over here in like India, and they're like, this is so and so and their crew, and they're just like keeping eyes on them.
I really hope that you guys are following along the vision she has in her head about what she's talking about, because
No.
you kind of lost me. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about if it's like bigger than I think, like because when I saw the helicopter, I was thinking, somebody knows something. They know something.
You thought there was some classified documents in it type stuff?
Yeah, like they know something.
I was thinking maybe the president.
Like, what do you call it? Not orange juice. The orange stuff that they spray on people.
You're not talking about Agent Orange, but you're talking about.
I am talking about Agent Orange, but like kind of like that, where they
just
spray
like
it.
pesticides and stuff.
But not just that. Like you could spray it all over a group of people, and they get infected.
You can spray whatever you want. I mean, yeah, it's called just like crop dusting people, or not crop. Sorry, that's where you like poot on someone.
Ew.
That's called, or is that what it's called? I'm not sure. I've never done it. I've never done it.
But what I'm talking about. I don't know how big this show can be because I'm still kind of new to it. So I don't know. Like I've watched so many things. It could go that far.
So you're just trying to say we don't know if we're gonna get to see like the grand conspiracy behind it all?
If there is one, or
Right.
what if it was just like an accident? Like, what if someone
Just like natural occurrences led to it?
Yeah. What if someone like?
But I
went
don't
in the
buy
wrong
it though.
Stinky River or
I
something?
think the helicopter in the very first show was a
big clue.
I think that was
Yeah.
a clue that somewhere out there, there's like a military. There's something, or that could have been some rebels who just hijacked a military helicopter. I don't know. It could have been nothing. It
Right.
really could have been nothing. But
There's something to it because it showed us it again. Maybe not the same helicopter, but it showed a helicopter, and they were all following it.
if Carol, Rick, Herschel, if all these people can survive, there's no way that people in the know, like people in some of the top levels of government, wouldn't have the ability to like hide underground or something. I mean, there has to be like underground bunkers and barricades. And I mean, I don't understand. Shouldn't there be like a whole fallout shelter system going on?
Right. And that's why I'm wondering, like, how far can this go? Because this
show might morph into Fallout eventually.
Right. This show could morph there, or it can just be like very like on the same level, because us not knowing a lot of that background stuff makes it, we forget about it.
The opportunities are limitless.
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. And there's 11 seasons. So I was like, what if one season's like where they're all
like
wearing
Rick Grimes in Tokyo?
Or what if, I was thinking they're wearing spacesuits, but okay. And they have like the helmet on and like.
Babe, you know how many people you need to get something into space?
Babe,
you can't
I
just
know,
do it with
but
5 people.
I don't know what this show is. It's
you think
like,
NASA survived or something?
Maybe what if that's what NASA's been doing this whole time?
I don't know. If somebody's behind it though, probably NASA. All right, guys, we don't know what we're talking about at this point, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit us up on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know we're enjoying some really good TV and all that good stuff, but at the end of the day, it just sort of feels like you guys just came over to the house and you're hanging out with us, man. So thank you guys so much for sharing this show with us. I think 2 seasons in, it's one of my favorites for sure.
Oh, we need to announce what we're doing on Wednesdays after season 3.
Well, we already did, but we're going to start doing Walker Wednesdays for season 3. Only because so many people message us every day. We get comments and people email us and ask us on Discord and on our Patreon.
When y'all putting out The Walking Dead.
Right.
And we just want to put it somewhere where you guys know when it's coming out.
Right.
And therefore you don't have to ask.
So we're going to start dropping it every single Wednesday, man. We're going to schedule it ahead. So
but
if you
season
guys,
3 on.
Yeah, we'll get season 2 out just as quick as we can. And then season 3, we're going to try to schedule it so that way we can sort of have like a schedule. I mean, you guys know how important like a schedule is in life. So we need to do that also. So if you see Walking Dead like 3 episodes ahead and for some reason I haven't released them on YouTube, it's because our editor is just absolutely like on Adderall or something. And that man just gave us that jump back ASAP. And sometimes I give him a project and he'll have it back to me like a day later. And
Yeah,
it's so fast.
He's quick.
For 2 hours. So if I get those, I'll usually put them on I'll put them on YouTube just to make sure there's no copyright issues. And then obviously I'll just put them for our members until they're ready to be released by the scheduled date. So if you see them on there, man, I'm not trying to suck money out of you or nothing crazy like that. Honestly, I'm not. I could either leave them on private so you guys don't annoy me with the comments calling me greedy, or I could just let them be on for people who want to join the channel. So
okay, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next season 3.